Good morning. It's not morning. It's almost 1 o'clock. I have to tell you, I am in the biggest funk. And I started out with such good intentions this morning. The 3-day weekend was over. We had a good one. He's back to work. I've got the house to myself. I decided over the weekend that I wanted to kind of change up my decor a little bit and change my style is what I mean. Kind of do, I don't even know what to call it. I want a more Tuscan farmhouse feel, bring in some darker colors, some more ornate vases and stuff like that. I'll show you one that I already have that I'm gonna paint, and more, textures and stuff like that. So I had every intention of going to Goodwill today to see if I could get some old looking photos that I could hang in the kitchen is where I'm gonna start doing this. And I started it and then I sat down and then that was just the end of it. But I can show you what I did get finished before I end this video. So I hope you all had a good weekend and were safe, because I can't even talk about everything that happened in this world and in our country on the 4th of July. It's heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking. So, I don't know, I can just show you what I've got done. If you have any suggestions or anything, I mean, I really need to go shopping, and I think that is what just kind of threw a wrench into my plans, because the things that I have aren't really working and I don't know what to do. So anyway, I'll show you what I've got going here. So that candle has to go, but I don't know what I want to do with it. It's a nice bowl, so I don't want to get rid of that. I took this out of somewhere else. I took my lemons down and put them in this bag. These came out of my TV stand. I don't want to use them anymore. I don't know what to do with this. I did create this, but I don't like it. It's not going to stay like that. It's just very temporary right now. Instead of this plate, I'd like to get some kind of an old looking photo, like of a farm or, I don't know, olive trees or something, But this is not gonna stay. These two things need to go back in the closet, as well as this thing I've used for everything from coffee to most recently dog treats, but it's just gonna go back in the closet now because I don't know what to do with it. And here's the state of my sink. I tell you, I told you I just gave up. And then this was on my table. This was my centerpiece, and I'm gonna put all that away in the closet. I took the lamp, the small lamp that I had over here on the coffee bar, I took it off of here. I like a small lamp on the countertops, but I don't have a whole lot of countertop space. But I did move it over here in this corner, and I really like it. Put my cutting boards, my tea jar, and one of these balls that you get at Hobby Lobby on this tray here that I got at Walmart. And I like this. This I'm very happy with. And then my butter dish. This vase I got out of the closet. I've had for several years. And I thought, well, I could paint that black. And I may still, I don't know, but the green color is not really bothering me. So just to bring in a little more of the Italian country feel, I think I'm gonna leave it green. And then I had this in my closet, and I had the lavender in there, and I guess that looks okay. I've taken it out and don't have anything in there, and then I keep putting it back in, so I think I'm gonna leave that in there. And then this is one of the wreaths that I had over my, I am really off today, you guys. My microwave, I had them hanging down. I had two of them, I had them hanging down on these cabinets here. And so I took them off of there and I put one underneath my shelves here. Didn't really do a whole lot over here. I just put these three things that I dug out of the closet. So that's probably not going to be done either because I'm not real happy with it. And then the other wreath I put on my pantry door. And you can see these things hanging over the door, which I'm not a fan of, but I'm willing to deal with it because it gives me so much more space to have this shoe caddy and have all of my cleaners and stuff in here instead of under my itty bitty area for my sink. So until I can think of something else, I'm just gonna be stuck with looking at those over the door, but it's fine. And then, what else did I want to show you? Oh, I took my placemats off the table and I put them in my thing over there. We can use them because I mean they're handy to use whenever we eat. Just pull a couple of them out. And this is another one of the vases that I've had for a long time. And I really like it. I didn't know how much I did like it, but I'm going to paint it white and then I'm going to distress it. The reason I like it is because this is really the inspiring piece for my new found love of decorating in this Tuscan style, because you can see it's pretty ornate and the way it's shaped, and I just think it would look better. I don't like that green. That's too lime green. So I'm gonna have to paint that. And I was gonna do that today too, but that's not gonna happen either. So really that's about all I have gotten done. Oh, I can show you how to ignore my filthy house with dog toys everywhere. I did do this, which I kind of like. That's just a small dough bowl. Maybe those are supposed to be in the kitchen. Maybe there's no rules. I don't know. But at this point, I didn't care, but I like the way that turned out. So that's my big day today. But I think part of my problem is the weather. It is 107 degrees with the heat index here today. So I've got it in here. I need to close those windows. I've got it as dark as I can get it to try to keep the sun and the heat out. And it, you know, kicks in the old arthritis and makes you ache and just makes you, plus I didn't sleep good last night because fireworks. And I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it. I mean, they followed the rules. They did it till, I think you're supposed to stop at 11 o'clock. And Lucy did really good. I put her in her crate and covered her up with a blanket, and there was some pretty loud boomers right nearby, and she never made a whimper. So that's good, because my last dog, one of them, he was terrified of everything. Everything, thunder, lightning. I don't know if he had been left outside at one point in a storm, but he was terrified, poor baby. And I know a lot of dogs are. A lot of dogs need to be medicated. So anyway, we got through that, and it did last late. And then I have like this window where when I lay down, I can usually go to sleep really pretty quickly. And if I miss that window for some reason, like last night, the fireworks kept me awake, then I'm done. I can't go to sleep. So I feel like I just napped. So I'm just decided, I ate lunch just before I sat down to make this video, and I decided today's a wash. Gonna think of something to have for dinner and just do that later and get this place picked up at least and vacuumed, and maybe I'll get a little burst of energy or something. But yeah, I really want to go shopping. I'd like to go to Hobby Lobby. I'd like to go to Goodwill, my usual haunts. And then there's a place out here called Burke's Outlet, I think, and it's fairly new out here. And I was in there walking around yesterday, and they had some pretty cool stuff that I couldn't afford to buy yesterday necessarily, but you know. And then, so I know it's not anything exciting, but I wanted to talk to you guys. Make sure you had a good weekend and that you're okay. And yeah, I'm just calling it quits because, well, yesterday I was going to make a shepherd's pie, and I was cooking the hamburger. I got the hamburger out and I thawed it. I opened the hamburger, put it in the pan. Everything's fine. Nothing was off until about halfway through cooking, and then I started getting a whiff of something. I had onions and garlic in it at that time, and it was already had been cooked, you know, cooking for a little while. And so I kept getting a spoonful of it and bringing it up by my nose. And I was like, I just don't know. So I brought him in there and I said, hey, can you smell this? And I mean, I thought he was gonna toss it. And he goes, no, that's going in the trash. So we went out to eat yesterday, which forced me to have pasta. So anyway, I'll be better the next time, but I did want to just say hello, and I'll see you. Let's see, this is Tuesday. I don't know, maybe Friday. I could do something. It's supposed to be really, really super hot like this though for most of the week. So maybe Friday we could go shopping together or something. Thanks for watching. I'll see you the next time.